Freedomers, message to black men. Your emotions, I don't care who told you this message about your feelings don't matter. Because if you grew up like me, I was told that they don't matter. I'm going to tell you as a black man, they do matter. Because if you're in the wrong emotional state, you commit violence. If you're in the wrong emotional state, you abuse your women. And when you're in the wrong emotional state, you, because emotion, your subconscious is the controller of your logic. That's the real perception, the real perceiver of how you see things, not just your logic. Because I've learned, being a person who struggles with analysis paralysis, you can know logically what to do your whole life. But because your emotional mind says, your subconscious mind says, you're a nigga, you're not worth shit, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter what you know logically, you ain't doing it. If your emotional state is wrong, you'll never take that job that you need to get on your feet. If your emotional mind is wrong, you won't know how to push past hard times. You'll just quit. If you're in the wrong emotional state, you'll kill people. When you're in the wrong emotional state, you'll be a slave to poverty. When you're in the wrong emotional state, you will always attract negative situations. When you're in the wrong emotional state, you eat your stress. I do that too. When you're in the wrong emotional state, you communicate at people instead of with people. When you're in the wrong emotional state, you treat people like they're less. When you're in the wrong emotional state, you don't go hard for self-evolution. When you're in the wrong emotional state, you take everything personal. When you're in the wrong emotional state, you don't see your brother as yourself. When you're in the wrong emotional state, you eat badly, you eat poorly. When you're in the wrong emotional state, you don't know you're one with the planet. Like, for instance, whenever I litter, like, my spirit tells me stop littering, because that is you that you're littering on. Right? When you're in the wrong emotional state, you never finish anything. That's a huge one for me. When you're in the wrong emotional state, you don't study to be greater. You just study for society's sake. When you're in the wrong emotional state, nothing in life you don't take life on. You let life run you over. And I can go on and on. But black men, your emotions matter. Because if you're in the wrong emotional state, life doesn't work for you. It works against you. And everything, in the words of Reverend Ike, everything is conditioning. Everything. And does that mean I'm perfect? I'm a master? No. But I've learned today that I don't know how to deal with my negative emotions. And like breathing isn't enough. Sometimes, like I don't know how to get it when it gets up to here, when it's in my neck and I can't let it go. When it's in my back of my mind, I can't let it go. Sometimes journaling is not enough. Sometimes the gym is not enough. And I don't use sex as a tool to empty it out all the time. It's not the best positive thing. So your emotions matter. Because if you don't know how to control your emotions, or you're not understanding of your own emotional state, you'll always be a slave to the world out there. Does that make sense? And being a slave to the world out there is a horrible position. You feel what I'm saying? Understand that. Your emotions matter because they dictate what you do in this life. How far you go. How much money you make. Your emotional state about everything dictates everywhere and how you go in life. Learn how to manage them. Learn how to grow them. Learn how to do this correctly. That's why as I get older, when I get my money right, I'm going to go to therapy because it's important. So, like I said, your emotions matter because emotions is energy in motion. And you gotta figure out which energy emotion you're gonna push forward so you can succeed. Peace.